Yo, baby, give me that bicycle horn. Hold on. You get on that computer. Your time is up, baby. You get on out of here. I don't care if you still wreck it. I own the place. Get out. Shut up. And give me back my damn bicycle horn.
Today on YouTube. It all starts at 5:30 a.m. when the Toddfather kicks things off with his wacky, zany panel of guests, where you'll see pre-coffee angry Thindu, post-exfoliated Tommy Stiggs, Say Nothing ALV, the Skinflint from Down Under, Donnie McHugh, and Tinfoil Hat King Osada Treats, as they discuss Preparation H, Noxzema, Cocoa Butter, Depends, and secret remedies to confront the government-sanctioned poisoning of our food. Next up at 7 a.m., it's the Tommy Stiggs Explore Your Pores Hour, where you'll find bullet points, curse words, inappropriate topics, and his horrible intro played 25 times. Count them, 25 times. Then, coming up at 12 noon, when no one is listening or watching, you have Osado Treats live from the Pacific Northwest, giving a play-by-play of Trump's moves to counter the all-powerful Illuminati and deep state. Will he break the will of the state and the code and discover the location of the lost Ark of the Covenant? Only time will tell. Then, at 2 p.m., we gone over to Thindu and Vito the Pitbull's Hour, where you'll see the midget Mike at work. Comments on the screen, Thindu not reading the chat, and Tommy Stiggs trying to troll. And finally, at 6 p.m., you'll visit one more time the Tommy Stiggs Social Club, Wind Down, where Stiggs drinks himself beet red, plays copyrighted music, and gets shut down. Yes, it's a star-studded lineup. You can't afford to miss it. Today on YouTube.
Never, ever, ever gets old. I could just listen to it every day before my show. How about that Avatar today? By any chance, anybody catch that show last night? Oh my God. This is the Chris Trocchi Show. He needs all the help he could get after the show last night. Are you kidding me, Consigliere? Oh, I'm done. ALV, give me 1 second, ALV, okay? I laughed so hard last night. If anybody didn't catch Chris Trocchi Show, go watch it. 556 versus 556 media. I'm done. I can't. All right, here I come. I can't get another cramp today. I can't get another cramp from laughing. I can't. I'm not laughing today. I laughed all night. 556 in that bunny suit last night. You guys don't know what you missed. Watch the shows. They watch us. Freaking hilarious. Hilarious. All right, let me say hello. Big Bones, Fluffy, Zipper, Benny Eberhard, Davey T, ALV. What's going down? Susan 393. Simpson Mooney. The chaos was worth. Listen, Harlow made that whole show last night. Not only did she tie him up, she walked all over him and just, hang on. Oh, okay. Go watch that show. I guess it was supposed to be a roast. All of them were roasting each other. But the only one that got roasted, toasted, baked alive was Truckee Baby. That it was an all-out assault. And he stood there. And where is he today? Where is he? And Harlow just unloaded left hooks and right hooks to his head. I got there late. And I was still on the ground the whole show. Oh. ALV. That was right. If you're going to do it right. Do it right. We can do it, baby. I might hire her. I learned a couple extra things from Harlow, ALV, last night. I was like, oh, that's how that works. Damn, she's smart. God damn, Chris Truck's in trouble. Hang on a second. In the halls of Montezulu. Hell to the showstopper. Oh, he's here today. Coming out of the swamps of Soka. Hang on, God damn it. It's my goddamn show. I'll do what I goddamn want. From the swamp of Secaucus, New Jersey. It is coming in at 140 pounds out of the red corner. The showstopper. Spatato. What are you doing, Spatato? I had a whole show on you yesterday. What are you doing? Emmanuel, get up here right now before I shut the show down. Get up here on the panel, Emmanuel. What? Dean Du, I'm just a regular guy. I'm very flattered. But Dean Du and Vito love you. Are you out of your mind? How long have you been with me? You have my favorite avatar. Are you out of your gore? Okay. Remember what? We love you over here, Emmanuel. We love you over here. No matter what. Oh. Listen, the only place you go up to get down is at Dean Du and Vito's. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna get a cramp again today. When I go to the doctors, I'm gonna ask them, why do I get cramps when I laugh so hard on my show? There might be something wrong down here. Can you check it out? But first, coffee. Oh. Yeah, Emmanuel, I was just talking about, I didn't like the way that guy treated you the other night, Emmanuel. I was going to come in swinging with left hooks and right hands, but I had to behave. My wife was home. I was going to come in there and say, who the goddamn are you talking to? Talk to my goon body like that. Okay. Oh, ALV 8 o'clock tonight. The only thing he said to me in the chat last night. Right, are you guys ready for this? Wow, Dindu's still up. You better be at my show tomorrow night. You know, a simple hello, I love you, Dindu, would have went a long way. I'm like, okay, I'll be there. I'm going to be there. It's an 8 o'clock start. And plus, I didn't want to say too much. I mean, Harlow was throwing kung fu kicks and everything. Are you nuts? Oh, here we go. Started a cramp. James Simpson's Saturday. Be ready for that, mother. Come on, where is he? There he is. Nine your time, 5 our time, I think. I don't quote me on the times for James' show. We're going to England, folks. We're going to England. There she is. My Delilah. I know, I can't wait. I know, Emmanuel. I know. People have their faults. I know. Well, you know, Emmanuel, you know how it is when, you know, it's one of us. You're one of us, Emmanuel. That's all I'm saying. You know, like Dindu said, I could have came in full force, but I didn't. I know. A little misunderstanding. He's a good guy. I know. He's not, you know, I gotcha. But you know, Dindu over here, you know I'm going to say something. Emmanuel, you know I'm going to say something. Okay. Well, not talking about it anymore, but just won't listen to it, that's all. What are you talking about? Did I miss the guild? I heard another show. Oh, she had before. I didn't understand half. Oh, right. Yeah, it was. Oh, listen, you had to have some thick skin in that show last night, guys. See, that's one of Dindu's famous sayings, guys. Ales. Walk into the room. Walk in with your heads up. Okay, this ain't for me. This is for me tonight. How do you think I felt when I seen my mom there, my mama in the room? You're out of your mind. She was on the ground laughing. Even the old timers need a good laugh. She's going to shut the internet on me. That was my mother sending me a message. Don't you tell me where I can go, you little son of a bitch. Go to bed. It's past your bedtime. You'll never stay up for ALV's show tomorrow. Now go to bed. Hey, you think I'm kidding? You think I'm fucking kidding? Where is she? Well, you telling me what? She loves track to boot. So now you know I had to stay around just in case there was any trouble. You know, to come full force with two to the back of the head. You know, just in case. I had ALV, my lawyer with me. I was all set, just ready, just to, you know, just tear some of the ass off. What's he doing? What are you? Music is playing. What music? Do I got music on? Oh, I think ALV's drunk. What music? All right, this link's for ALV. Where is he? All right, I'm worried you're drunk. Get up here. Get up here, because we got a great topic we could talk about next. Oh, hang on. I'm getting lost here. Give me a second. Bambooski. What music? Project DARPA. My Goomba. 25 Coltrane. I don't know what music he's talking about. Bambi said happy Friday. No, I know Emmanuel. I know you do, Emmanuel. I got you, Goomba. I know you do. I was over there with you one time. You remember? Yeah, I just could plug the microphone so I could hear my Goomba.
The music is playing.
My God.
The music that you were doing before, it's still playing.
I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done.
Oh,
Oh, hang on. Oh, I just realized that when I unplugged the fucking microphone.
oh,
I'll tell you, if this ain't a train wreck if this ain't a train wreck already wrecked, I don't know what is, okay? I'm like, what music? I got the TV off from yesterday. I don't have no music playing here. The other one's telling me, I don't hear no music. Dean do either. I'm like, when I unplug that microphone, I hear, dun-dun-dun-dun. I said, is ALB going to say something? Did he? And he's like, and you're like, he turn the music off. I'm done.
Who said that the music wasn't? Who said that the music wasn't playing? Who said that?
I'll tell you in 1 second. I'll tell you in 1 second. Oh, the music. Okay, the music. That's you. Wait. Oh, it's on loop. Bambi said, wait. Bambi said the background wouldn't show without thing to being a train wreck. We know. Okay. Yes, the music. You have music. Who's the person that's? I must have been. You know what?
No, I think you're right. Someone did say it, but I can't see it now in the chat because the chat doesn't go that far.
Me too. I'm trying to find it. Primo, what's up? Oh my God. Oh, so what do you got going on? What are you doing?
Well, tonight we're going to talk about football ghost stories, so that should be fun.
Okay.
And that's it. I'm just working, right now.
Yeah, right.
And
did you happen to catch the show?
I did my first
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Long length Bible verse yesterday. So
yes,
people check that out if you want.
I caught it. Yep, I caught it. I like that. I like that you're continuing to do the Bible verses and all that because you like that. I like that too. That's very good. Because then again, like I said, we always need the variety in the mix. Always. Hey, Krumel, what's going down? By any chance, did you catch that show last night? Chad Marks? The one we were talking about? Are we having trouble hearing each other, you? It must be. Can you hear me, ALV? Okay, sometimes he gets these hot zones, ALV. Anyways, I want to hit. He must have hit the hot zone. There's my man. Yankees for life. There's the half a state. Should I give you your introduction? And there he is. The half a stadium coming in. Okay, scene skipper, Yankees. Damn, you guys are coming in here. Hang on. Joey Dell. Susan's back. So did any of you guys or gals catch Chad Marks' Blood on a Razor Wire? Tommy Reynolds' first show last night? The Bath Avenue Man? Well, let me tell you something. If you didn't catch it, go back and watch it. Hang on. Going back to the microphone. Go back and watch that. All right, here, I'll drop the link, ALV, again. I got there a little late, but I'll tell you what, it was the most, in the 3 years I've been on YouTube, on here and dilly-dallying and this and that, that was the most anticipated, waited on interview that everybody's been waiting for. I'll tell you what, and if anybody wrapped their head around all that, what a closing chapter that is for that story over there. Wow.
Yeah, not sure what happened. I got kicked. Booted.
Mike again. What happened?
I have no clue. I don't know.
Oh, I just couldn't hear you. I thought maybe you hit a dead zone, one of that again or something.
No, I'm in my house. I don't know why he kicked me out. I have no clue. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Did you catch any of that last night?
Which one?
Or no? Chad Marks is with Tommy Reynolds.
No, when you guys texted me, I tuned in for just a little bit, but I didn't really stay to get any of the substance of it. So I don't know.
Right. Well, it was his first interview out of jail, 36, 37 years. The most anticipated, everybody's been waiting. Right. The last of the Mohicans from that crew, which this kid could close the whole story and chapter on that right now.
Right.
Which is so interesting. And that's why I couldn't wait to listen in, because I knew Chad was going to bust out with that show. And again, just to hear it from Tommy's mouth himself, Chad, he's one of the best. I mean, to interview somebody, questions. I mean, the kid is just great at it. Just great. He's a lawyer, ex-con, the whole 10. I mean, knows his business, knows his shit, and they had such a good interview. He let Tommy talk, gave him the questions everybody wanted to hear, this and that. I mean, what that brought along with the show was it gave everybody that little bit of, wow, 37 years. You're actually really right here with the guy.
Right.
And the people in the chat, his friends, family, his mother. I mean,
wow.
Speaks volumes for that show last night. That was one of the best interviews from this 3 years I've been on here. I enjoyed every second of that for everything it was worth and everything it's about. And just to see the friends that came for him and his mother, the last time I seen my son, I was in my early 40s.
Wow.
Now I'm 80, 70s. Wow. I mean, it was like a celebration party for this kid. is all fucked up and wrap your head around what happened and this and that. You actually seen somebody come out after 37, 38 years and people waiting, really waiting, not in on the internet just to hear, just to. It was just to Dean do. I'm a street guy. That was amazing. Great show. Chad Mark. That was the show of the year right there for Dean do. There I could close the whole book on that shit over there.
Well, that that channel's no slouch. They have like they have 300,000 subscribers or something crazy.
Yeah. Like I said, I love Chad for who he is. You know, he's a Buffalo Bills boy. He's one of us. He's a good guy, great content, you know, but I don't follow that all the time. I follow it for when I want to follow it because he brings it raw, he brings it real, and Dean enjoys that. So, and last night was as real and raw as it gets, man. It was good. I couldn't wait to hit off on it. You know, if anybody wanted to talk.
And what's the relationship between him and Calandra? Calandra ratted on him? Is that what happened?
Yes, that was their crew. Yes. I didn't know a thing about these guys, this Bad Street, before I came to YouTube. Well, and that story will come out. And I just wanted to, and then once I, you know, it was easy. It was this quick to learn it.
Sure.
And I just, you know, followed all the history of that, you know, like we do on here, and you hear it. You got Jimmy up here, you got this guy up here, you got that guy, but now you finally got the guy who sat there for 38 years up there. Okay, so now that's the last guy standing in that crew, as I think, and I could see. I got to look back. He's the last of the Mohicans from that crew. So that's what I meant by close a chapter, close a book on this. He could go like this and end all the stories and bullshit, you know. That's, you know, rumored around and it's been word shit that's been spread is what I want to say. You know, and it was just good again to hear from the guy himself. Sure. You know, a lot of people would say, "Oh, Tom, why would you want to get get involved with the YouTube bullshit, this and that and this?" That has nothing to do. That's all the drama kings and queens saying that. Right. People that really don't like them or want to hear it. It's a platform around the world for everybody to get on. God bless the kid to come on here. And if he wants to tell his story, let him. It's 2025 now. How the hell else is he going to tell his story? You know, someone like him. So, you know, I just, you know.
Well, the guy paid his dues, so I don't know how anybody could begrudge him going on YouTube.
All that, right, ALB. You know, listen, I don't condone what happened. I don't, none of that, all that, you know. I'm just talking about the present here today, what happened, all that. Right. Because you don't hear, there's not too many, I mean, they get paroled after so many years like that and do, you know, want to start their lives over and all that, you know, and you just listen to what they have to say and how they say it too, you know.
And this guy did the whole stretch. He did the whole thing.
The whole enchilada, ALV.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's, you know, like, whatever. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just the thing about the justice system that times, you know, like, you have like animals in the street that murder people at random, and they don't do as much time. They just don't. They don't do it. You know.
You're right, Lil Bull. That's right. Fabrizio did his time too. Absolutely right. I'm just like talking about that, the YouTube circle, Chrissy. That, you know, not right.
So whatever. I mean, it was a good. So, you know, like I said, I watched it a little bit, but then I had to do something, and I just stopped. So it was a good interview, though. You're saying it was really well done how he did it.
26 years, Coach Train is saying. Was it? I thought he was in there 36 years. 90s.
I don't know.
No, I mean, I got to get it right.
Oh, it can't be 26 years. 26 years would be 99.
Right. That's what I'm trying to.
It's got to be longer than that, right? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Like I said, I'm going to go over the whole thing. I'll probably do another show on it and go through over the whole thing.
A lot of times we forget what.
26. Okay, 26 years then it was. Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was longer, guys. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was like 91, 92-ish.
Oh, he got out 10 years early. Cotrain says he got out 10 years early.
Right. A 36-year bet. Right.
Okay.
Hang on.
Look at Todd Father. Todd Father's the expert on this.
What did Todd Father say? What did he say? Is he here?
He's the expert. He said 26. It's 26.
Oh, well, excuse my ball sack. Where is he? Okay, there it is, Cotrain. Okay. Did 26. Silent one said 12. Okay, thank you for freshening Dude's fucking head up here. I had that 36 locked in my head. Oh, ALV. He watched it.
Yes, he did.
I'm
He
sorry.
watched it. He did. He's the one that sent out the text. He's
Sorry, salad ass got mad at me. Know your facts over there. Mod on. I'll tell you. But no, it was just, I thought it was a great show. 10-star, 10-star show.
Good. No, that's good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, somebody coming on. Bam.
I'm sure all the drama channels will now pick up on it and be talking about it. And, but that's just garbage you don't want to watch.
Right. I don't even think so many of them knew because they're so out of they're so into drama and the bullshit. I don't even think they watch Chad or you know what I mean. Chad's just too cool for them. You know what I mean?
Right.
One of them, ALV. That's what I think the whole thing there is too. I think Chad's too intelligent for him.
Yeah, they get intimidated by intelligence, I think.
Right. Now your son is sick too?
That's what he said.
Get the Lysol over there, you
26, he's not on parole.
Who said
Stig
that?
Says.
Oh, he's not on parole. Good. Oh, good.
So
good for him.
So wait a minute. Let's get the story straight here. Somebody said he got out 10 years early, and now Stiggs is saying he's not on parole. So what's the story here?
Well, maybe they talked about that before when I got in there last night. They probably said all that I missed. I need to go back and watch the whole show too from the start.
No parole, but he has to live in a halfway house. That's the same thing as parole.
I know Coltrane.
It's basically the same thing.
What?
He
That's
said
the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, what's the difference then? If he has to live in a halfway house, isn't that the same thing as being on parole? I mean, what's
maybe you don't have to check in. You just live at the halfway house. I don't know the rules anymore. I don't know what's going down with any of that. So I have no clue. I don't know. No parole, but okay. He's in the halfway house. Yeah, you could see that last night when he was on. You could tell it was.
Mm-hmm. I mean, a halfway house is more restrictive though than parole because you can't go anyplace else. You got to stay there. You can't.
Right. I think some of them can leave and come back certain times. ALD with bracelets. I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. Yeah, because he did the life from the place. Yeah, Coltrane. That's what I thought. You could tell. Right. I could tell
he was. It looked like he was in a basement doing
a facility. It looked like he was in a room facility. It did.
Yeah.
It did. Because he had to go from room to room to change his battery that one time. So that's where I seen a lot of, you see a lot of the background and everything.
So Cotrain, he's got to stay in there for 10 more years, you're saying, or 9 more years. He's got to stay. Well, no, if it was 37, he's got 11 more years to go. He's got to stay in the halfway house for 11 years.
Wow.
That's a long time to be in a
It's a long time to be in a halfway. I got it. Where's the Camels non-filters? That's a long. You might as well just stay in the fucking J going. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, no, you can't say that. I mean, you're in the halfway. If you got released from the halfway house, I mean, you know. I wish I don't know none of this anymore. Thank God.
Tagged meaning Joe Della, you mean tagged with what? You mean the bracelet? Like the ankle bracelet?
Yeah. Yeah, they put the ankle bracelet on you.
Yep.
You know, you go, you report, you do this. Like I said,
Right.
I don't know. Times have changed. Okay, here. You have to go to work when you are in a halfway house. Only has to be there 2 to 3 months, Magooch is saying now.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Magooch.
So what do we get? Where is this 37 years coming from then?
That's
like I don't get
ALB,
that.
from the beginning. That's what I thought he did in there. But I guess it was a 37-year term. He got out in 27. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Right, Coltrane.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
it is what
thing,
it is. It is what it is.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I wanted to congratulate on the great show and all the good stuff. So,
well, Stig says he's going to explain it all later. So I don't know. I guess he's doing a wind down. I don't know.
And you know what? Right.
He got compassionate release, Magooch says.
I got you. Compassionate release. Yup.
Okay. Excuse me.
Yeah. Co-trained me too. I thought he was doing life, the kid. You know, so that's why I was so near that 37 and
Toro, that is a picture of Troc. That's not Billy Luna.
You thought it was that Billy Luna guy? That's Chris Rocky, baby, with his wig on. When I seen that last night with them sunglasses, I said, give me a screenshot of that head. Look at that head. I love him. What's going down, Hollywood? Oh, Coltrane. This ain't one of them shows. Again, we don't care. Again, we don't.
You got all the facts wrong, he says.
Yeah, no.
Well, Coltrane, you're welcome to come up and clear the table.
The fucking link is right fucking there. I know. Stranger. Whatever you want, stranger. Oh, my. I got all the rocket scientists, ALD, I told you. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm talking GTD. They want to talk Fabi. You know, I don't know too much about the Fabi, so I don't know what to tell you guys.
Six is saying it was not 37 years.
No,
good. It wasn't.
I don't give a fuck what it is now.
All right. Well, then that clears
let's
it
end
up.
the show with Tommy. Tommy's show's over.
No more questions.
Pull my
No more
pants down or
questions.
something. There.
No more questions. We're done.
Mod on. Okay. God bless him, his mom, his family, and everything else around it. How's that? End of story. That Krumel, you were there.
Yes. Yeah.
Krumel, how bad did he get roasted last night, Krumel? How bad did he get roasted? I was on the ground. I was talking about it earlier. Too funny. Too funny.
That is.
Look at Project DARPA said, no, Dean, dude, just go jump off the fucking roof with these people. No. Yeah, here's the other peanut gallery. He did get life. Yeah, okay, good. You know what?
You know what? Let's put the music back on.
You want the music back on, right?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Don't tell me he took that show down.
Mm.
What?
Why would he do that?
I don't know. They
I
probably
mean, he was
blocked
a willing participant. He wanted that to happen. It wasn't like, people were attacking him out of nowhere. He said it was a
No, I thought,
roast.
yeah, there was a roast. That was one of the best shows of the century too last night. You know what? No wonder why he ain't here today. You know what, Trocky?
Godfather says it was an abomination.
Where is he? Oh, you know what? Oh. You have finches. What the fungu are finches? Susan.
Birds. Aren't they birds?
Susan, I somehow beautiful birds are mostly finches, so I have to be careful where I live. Leave their food. Okay, finch face. Oh, finches.
Oh, he's right, Dindo. It's not there. It's gone.
Really? All right. See, don't go back and look. I was wrong again.
Yeah, the last live he has up is from 4 days ago. So he took it down.
He took it down, Trocky, baby. Why did you take that show down? Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, he was. All right, Coltrane. Coltrane's got all the info over here. He was. Yes. Okay. That's right. Emery was on this morning.
Okay.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Don't worry, Johnny. You didn't miss too much. Look at what Krumel said. Intent regret. So, what are you saying? He listened to it and then went, that's it.
That's it. He's done. He's done.
I'm done. Okay. I'm just about done over here.
That's what he said. That's what he said. I'm done. That's it.
I'm done. Wow.
Yeah, it's too funny. It is really too funny.
This YouTube, I'll tell you what. It is what you make of it. You know what? Just come up here, have fun, do what you got to do.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean, ALV?
Yeah.
Oh, how about we got to get to the word block, the word
blocking. Yeah, I
word
couldn't do it.
block situation.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it when Stiggs. I was trying to do it for Stiggs, but I couldn't do it while he wasn't live. The only way I know how to do it is when he's live.
Right. I thought, well, you did it for me that time. I loved it. I don't know how you did it or what you did.
I think I was live. I think you were live when I did it. I think that's how you do it. You got to go into the chat, and it's got to be a live chat.
I don't mean to interrupt you. Wait.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Show off. Look at this statement on the screen.
If you would like me to come up, let me know. Okay.
3 years. Since when does she need a fucking invitation?
He needs a specific invitation. Stiggs, we would like you to please come upon the show. Come up on the
He just unleashed everything in the chat. Now he's going to come up and he wants to talk about it. Is that what you wanted? I've been asking for help the last 45 fucking minutes. Let me drop the link, ALV.
Yeah, drop it again.
Let me just
Here, now I could do it on your chat right now. I'm going to add it to yours because it wasn't in yours. I'm going to add those words to yours.
Go ahead. Yeah, if you could, let's see if they work. Oh, because how about his show this morning? Please don't use them words.
Yeah.
Please don't use them words. Please don't. If you
constantly constantly using them.
Oh my Lord.
There's a reason, guys, why we don't want those words used, because it's YouTube that will hammer you. If you use those words in the chat, YouTube will hammer the show. They will you get on a list and they will come after you.
You know what? I don't know. If it was planned, I mean, you have two people up there that your main people. I don't know. I get embarrassed. I thought it was great. I don't know. Frumel, I don't know. It was vicious, but that's what Teflon skin is for, man.
He got manipulated, really? I mean, I don't understand. He wanted, that was my understanding, is that he wanted to do this. He wanted to be roasted.
Yeah,
And it was all Harlow. It was all his girlfriend roasting him. It was like Mr. Smith didn't say anything, really. It was all Harlow roasting him.
Right. And they were like 556 was even getting slapped around in there.
Yeah. I mean, like he wasn't going after Trock. It was just Harlow. Because he asked for it.
See what Skipper said here?
If you go to one of his previous videos, go to the comments left after the video and hit this. Oh, all right. I didn't try. All right. But anyway, I added them to yours right now. They do. So you're good. You're good to go. They're in yours. Nobody can use them now. Excuse me.
Okay. All right. Good. You know what? We were laughing the other, like 3-4 days ago after Tommy's show. The show that came on next was Billy Edison with what's his name? The actor. Oh my God. Anyways, you know what show came on right after my show that day?
No.
Rain Man.
Oh, really?
They got Rain Man out of my algorithm and show, huh?
There you go. Yep.
Are they telling me something? I was just letting him have it for this Billy Addison thing. And here I got hit with, right after my show ended, Rain Man came on. I'm like, look at this.
Toro, it's not the F word that we're worried about, Toro.
No, it's not that, little bull. It's all the perverted, all that sex bullshit, all them words. I had it myself. Had it. Yeah, they're just done.
Where's Sticks? I told you he was coming up. Did you drop the link for him?
I dropped the link for him.
Where the hell is he?
But the show on, he'll try to get on. Then he'll
you
had the show?
Yeah. And by the way, Stiggs, I just updated you. Thank you, Skip, for telling me how to do it, because I just put them in your block box, so you're good to go.
Okay. In 1 minute. What are you doing? You ask for the link and then you just make people wait. I never said this is.
He needs a grand entrance. He needs to make a grand entrance. What can I say?
Oh, the comment off the screen so everybody could see his name then. Oh my God. What? Oh. You better hurry up. The show's gonna end soon.
Yeah, I think you're right.
James, I send them personal pictures behind the scenes, James.
What's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with him? He wants to sing up here, and he doesn't show up. What is the problem? Come on.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Latona, there's something. The guy needs massive help immediately.
Oh, he does. I mean, I bet you if I had my homemade wine, he'd be here in 2 seconds. He'd be here immediately. He'd like it to get
just
red.
Like this.
He likes it to get red. He drinks it and he likes. Yes. He likes it the red.
Yeah, the skirt sniffer.
He sniffed the skirt. He likes it to sniff the skirt.
Oh, Justa. Hide the woman. Hide the woman.
Pazzo.
Leaving the hospital in 3 minutes? No.
In 3 minutes. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Three. Three.
Three.
3 minito. All
Actually,
right.
he's only got uno manito, and then he's going to get trashed. Okay. I'll tell you, wow, we got stuck with a doozy with that one humor here.
See.
I'll tell you,
Tindo, I made some nice homemade manicotti. I'm going to have it for a dinner. All I need to do is nice and fresh, and all I have to do is put the sauce and put it in the oven, and it's going to be nice.
Oh my God, I want to come over right now.
Hey, anytime you want to come, you're welcome. Anytime.
Oh, the manicotti. Oh, I could go for one for this right now. That sounds so good. Okay, all right. It's like protecting.
He's a help with the nurse protecting a Don Corleone. What?
What are you wheeling her in and out of rooms over there? What are you doing? Oh, that poor lady. Oh.
He's out the side right now with his coat, pretending he has the gun. You know, he's
like
out the side.
AOV shaking like a leaf, his hand.
Yes, him and Enzo. Him and Enzo the baker.
Enzo the baker. Grazie. Oh, my Lord. I'll tell you.
No, I do not mean in a cannonoli. No. Manicotti, my friend. Manicotti.
You meet the cannonoli, didn't you? Manicotti. Oh, now he's going to confuse the whole chat with that one.
Everybody is going to be lost now because of the Gianni.
Yeah, who do you like?
Go play the bocce ball. Go play with your bocce balls, okay? Do us a favor.
Tell him, Mr. Latona. Hit him with the bocce ball.
Play with your bocce ball. Go ahead.
Oh, who do you like in the Super Bowl, Mr. Latona, Sunday?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I think at the Philadelphia. I think at the Eagle. I think that's who.
Yeah, we're going with the Eagles over here too.
You know, and we'll see what happens. If they win, then they burn down the city. You know, I don't know what that's all about, but that's what they do.
Oh, you should have never said anything. That'll be it. They will burn down that. What was that sound? Hang on 1 second.
The Beagles. What are the Beagles, Gianni? Who is that? The Beagles. The Beagles. Maguch. With the lentils and the macaron. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
That's all right, Skipper. Skipper said they burned the city no matter what. Okay. Huh?
They burned Philly, win or lose. Well, I can't argue with you there, Skipper.
Dindo, I saw this picture, this video of this kid. He climbing. He's in Philadelphia after they win the thing. He climbs up at the street light, and then he falls, and he falls straight down. What is wrong with these people?
That is the thrill. Falling down on people is the thrill, Mr. Latona. Okay, when you hear people go, oh, ow, my head, ow, my neck. And you really got to be real smart to be standing underneath that person up there, you know?
Yeah, exactly. He's up there. He's a climber. You know he's going to fall. I mean,
I'd be like this. Go ahead, jump. And then I back up. Oh, I missed you.
They should bring out the bigger trampoline. So when he falls, he pops up and he goes to someplace else, you know?
I don't know what's wrong with them guys. We got those wackos. They jump off the trucks on the tables. They jump off the mat onto the tables. I love watching when they don't break the table and they bounce like a rubber ball.
Oh, yes. They think they're going to break at the table and it doesn't break.
Then their buzz is gone. They're not drunk anymore. They're in massive pain. Oh, yeah. So much fun. Yup, so much fun.
It was unbelievable. Okay.
It was unbelievable.
Maguch.
The Beagles. The Beagles. Gianni's in the wrong sport.
Gianni going to be at the Super Bowl of the Botch. That's what he's going to be doing. The Super Bowl of Botch.
Yeah. Yeah. 3 minutes was 10
I think the
minutes
3
ago.
minutes is a gun.
They must be moving that poor lady around the whole
Here
fucking
he is.
hospital.
Here
That
he
poor
goes.
lady. Oh,
Died.
Go.
One guy died. The one kid died. Temple University student fell from the
The
pole
one
last
that
week.
fall?
After
The
they
one
won.
that fell?
Yeah. Died. Temple student.
Crazy. Crazy.
Temple University student. You imagine?
real.
What's the matter?
Boo-boo. Did he die? How old was he? How was he? He had to be young.
Teenage, freshman in college.
Unbelievable.
That's the word I got. The word I got. He was up on the pole because they climbed the poles up there. That's why in Philly they soap the poles. I don't know, not many people might know that, but they soap the poles anytime Philly is in something that's going to win and cause havoc, and they put soap on the pole so they can't climb up. Something that they have to do over there because it's a known thing down there. When they win something big like that, it could be any sport. They climb the fucking poles.
It's crazy.
So they soap them up.
Crazy.
This kid fell freshman.
Yeah,
First year in college.
They grease them. Wow.
Yeah, soap and grease and whatever. Yeah. Crazy, right?
That is crazy.
Unbelievable.
I didn't know they did it on purpose. Wow.
Yeah, they do it because it's a known thing. They climb the poles. It's fucking crazy.
Well, they forgot to do it this time because I saw him fall. He went all the way
You know
to the
what?
top and he fell.
You know what's crazy? It's probably not even a Philadelphia kid. It's just a college kid acting crazy. Probably from somewhere else.
Sure.
Probably drunk, partying. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's
crazy.
I know.
What's going on here
I know.
today?
That's the sad part. That's the sad part.
What's going on here today?
So, what do you got going on?
Nothing. Just listening to you. Got to help you here.
Oh, well, start helping.
What's the story here? You wanted to tell us? You wanted to set the point, set it straight as well as you could.
I'm not going to talk and say a word until the comment is off the screen, or I'm leaving.
You know what?
Take the comment off the screen, please, so he can never. Oh,
I've had enough of him. I've had enough fucking of him. Okay.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna leave that up there now.
You got a cash app right through my face. You got a cash app right through my face.
Why?
You're sick. You are a sick individual.
All right, go ahead. Start. Go ahead.
What do we got? Where are we at? Let's start from the beginning. Go ahead. Give me a couple questions. Come on. Give me something.
Tommy with the 36 thing here.
Yeah. Where did
Tommy
the 37
Reynolds
come from? Where did the 37?
There is no 37. Tommy expected to get 37 or 40. Had no idea they were sentencing him to life. He got sentenced to life right there at sentencing. He pled out in order to not get life or the death penalty, whatever. Life. He did take a plea. He pled guilty to the murder.
Okay.
And was totally shocked when he got life. He had no idea. He was going to that courtroom and he was getting life. But they put 40 years on it or 37.
So wait a minute. So it was one murder. It was one murder that he was being tried for?
Well, he pled guilty to that specific murder of that woman.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if there was more. He was already incarcerated, though. He was already in prison. They moved him from state over to feds when they indicted him on that.
Okay.
Based on possibly the information of rats. I get bits and pieces because, our friend was his cellmate. So I get these little things. I just got off the phone with him before I came on here.
Right.
And he probably won't be doing much social media, if any. I think he felt obligated to go on with Chad because Chad really did help him. This kid, Chad, really, really did help him. He was with them at Raybrook. Chad was with them at Raybrook.
Right.
And he did get 10 years taken off of his. He helped him. Not that Chad's not a lawyer, obviously, but he did help him get out 10 years earlier. Because what happened was they did drop it down from life. Then they dropped it down to 37. Then they took another 6 years off. When our friend was with him,
Mm-hmm.
He came back from court that day, and then he told me he got 6 years taken off. So, and then Chad helped him get another 10 taken off, and now he's in a halfway house in the Southern District, I believe the Southern District of New York. And
I'm warming up my coffee. Keep going.
Okay. Are you hearing me though?
Yeah, we could hear it. Sure.
Yes.
So, so the question I had was, he's in this halfway house. How long does he have to stay in the halfway house?
See, I don't, some people are saying 2026. There's never really a solid date. They could come in and say, okay, you're out Monday, or they could come in and say you're out in 6 months. It's very difficult. I heard 26, but that could be totally wrong. I could be totally wrong. But
and are there any conditions? Any conditions on him? Like, in other words, him going on to YouTube shows, would that violate any condition of his staying in the halfway house? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
You gotta keep him. Everybody has to keep in mind he's not a mafia guy. Like, he's not a made guy. He's not an organized crime guy. He's a convicted murderer. So he's not. He doesn't have those parole restrictions like, say, a Joey Merlino. I'm just throwing out a name there. Like Joey Merlino would have. He meet people. He doesn't have that because he's not that.
Okay.
So he's got like a murderer's, he's convicted murder guidelines, so to speak.
Right.
Which is totally different than, say, a wise guy,
Okay.
So,
and
he might have to go to work.
So he pled guilty, but does he say he's innocent, or does he say he did do the crime?
No, he does not say he's innocent at all.
Okay.
Speaks in detail about no, he does not. He pled guilty to it, and he said he did it.
Right.
And there was nothing at all, even a thought of him not standing up and taking whatever they gave to him. Not even a second thought. I am guilty. I am admitting this. I pay my time. He was our age. He's my age. He's our age. He's our age. He went away in 95.
Oh, it was 95. Okay.
Well, it started happening around 95. I don't know when he actually went in. We were in our 20s.
I get it.
So I don't think he has any restrictions because he's not a mafia guy, so to speak.
Right.
But he probably has to get a job, right? He probably has to get a job. That's probably one of the conditions,
I don't know what
right?
I don't know what the regulations are. This is going to be very difficult. This is not it's a tough celebration. I get the celebratory part of this. This is a broken man, guys. This guy is broken. This is definitely a broken man. I know this from speaking to people. He's a broken man.
Really?
I don't do much about this stuff. I don't do much about this stuff. But when you're talking about it, I can give you a little detail on it. But he's really a broken man. This is a struggle for him. This is not easy for him.
No, I bet, man. I bet.
No, I mean, you're locked in a cage for 26 years. That's got to break you. I mean, how could it not? How could it not?
I think what Coltrane said too. I know. I've seen a lot of that. He is very.
I can see it, Dean. If you can read it,
he started the show apologizing to the Shepnoffs family, and you could tell it was sincere, and it haunts him. Yeah,
exactly. That's exactly right. Coltrane. That was Coltrane.
That was Coltrane.
That was Coltrane.
Well, that's probably one of the things that broke this poor man. That guilt and I'm going to tell you from people that were with him that it bothered him every day while he was in there. Wow.
He went to work out. He went to the gym with the guy. He did what he did the time, but he was troubled, and it was evident.
Yeah, Mikey. That's too bad. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, sure, it's going to eat away. That's what time does to you.
Sure.
Now, here's a lot of things that people are missing. And there were some motherfuckers in those comments, these jerk-offs. Yeah. Jerk-offs is what they are.
What are you going to do?
There's some douchebag comments in there today on Chad's show. Garbage pails they are.
Right.
Drama people?
Just picking at the guy. Like the way he was chewing his gum. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
So people were attacking him physically, not. I mean, like his appearance or what he was doing, not about the crime.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
that's
just
stupid.
like
That's stupid.
just nitpicking
Yeah, it's stupid
bullshit.
stuff. Stupid nonsense.
Nitpicking bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand if someone attacks him about his crime. I mean, that's what you have to deal with. You know, you do the crime, you're going to have to deal with it the rest of your life. But this other stuff is
That
nonsense.
goes with it, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I tell you what, Tommy, they veered from that question about his friend. They did great with that one. They didn't even talk about.
He did amazing with that. He did it. They talk about it. He mentioned him.
Oh, did he?
Oh yeah, he asked him. Oh, he asked him point blank. He answered beautifully. You got to go back and take a look. I don't want to.
I missed it. I missed
I
that
don't want to
part.
twist it up. But he did
Okay.
great answering that. He said him by name, 100%. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
What other aspect is there?
Magooch says you can't get accepted to a halfway house unless you can go to work. That's
Right.
what Magooch says.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that. Right. That was the old rules too.
Yeah, I'm sure. Something.
So he got released on a hardship or something. I saw someone put that in the chat. A hardship or
There was appeals, and then he was sentenced under old guidelines. There's a whole bunch of things that go along with it that I don't want to be ignorant to answer and give the wrong information, but there's a whole bunch of things. Okay. I don't know if it was compassionate. You know, Chad got him 10 years.
Compassionate.
I don't know if it was. You see, compassionate. It's a. People think compassion is only if you're terminally ill. That is not the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Compassionate. There's a big umbrella under that, but they shorten it quick and they say compassionate. But there's a big umbrella of circumstances that go under getting released under the compassionate release name tag. Okay. There's other things.
Right.
I learned all this stuff along the way. You know, I talked to Johnny 3 years while he was in there, and he was next to him for 3 years. You know,
Bobo wants to know who we're talking about. Reynolds.
Tommy Reynolds.
Tommy Reynolds.
It's in the tunnel.
So you know, I just want to say it again. There's a celebratory situation going on for many of us that are out here that saw this unfold, as Dean just said before, over 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
But he's broken. But the man's broken. So just so you do know, I wanted to add one more thing. And this is where it can get crazy. Time stood. Not many people understand this. When you go away, and if it's for a week or it's for 20 years, time stands still. And all you do remember is the last people you saw when those doors closed. And it is yesterday that he was in that courtroom with the rats next to him.
Right.
You follow me?
Right. He's
time
still
stood
locked.
Still.
He's locked in 1995 still, poor Tommy.
Exactly. Time did not advance for him.
No. Oh. When he went away in 95, that's when life started standing still. Go ahead.
But it never went forward. When you go in the cage, time does not go forward. I got to be honest with you, from a little bit of a personal experience, you have to have an inner strength in you to not lash out or go after the person that put you there. I saw the guy that testified against me in Walgreens on Washington Avenue in Belleville. I was fresh on parole. It took all my strength, and I was in there for a short time. But that was the last face I saw before that door closed. And something goes through your head for a quick moment. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, guys. After a week, a man is institutionalized. There's no doubt about it. I'm telling you from experience, after a week, unfortunately, a man is institutionalized. Yeah. And if you're just a little off and you don't have some structure and you don't have some guidance and you're not stable when you get out, you can fucking snap. I'll just leave it like that. You can fucking snap.
It is. It's you can. You got to be all that. You got to be mentally, physically, everything ready to go in there. And the fact that you got to sit, and the fact the last people you see walking through that, you don't want them to see you cry. You don't want them to see you break down because you're just about to and want to, you know. And they're doing the same thing, breaking down and crying, looking at you. You're like, you know, you're trying to. Yeah.
I can't see the chat. I hope you're getting good comments. I have no idea what the conversation is.
Yeah, it's all good.
Uh, so hope for the best for this kid. I mean, listen, a lot of the population say he should rot in hell. He should burn in a cage.
Well,
And then there's others that say, okay, you could see the total remorse on his face last night, 100%, right? They do. You saw his face or no?
Yes.
Yeah, I only watched it a little bit. I didn't really watch it a lot of it.
Right.
That's
He
why
was
I had
that-
questions. That's why I had so many questions because I didn't really watch it. I didn't.
Right.
Yeah,
I got there late. We were all talking when I knew it was on last night.
Yeah, no, I was all in it, paying attention to every detail, hoping you
Hey,
wouldn't.
listen, how
It is
Green do
not, you
says
know what I
it,
mean?
Tommy, on here. We do our thing.
What was the
This is
circumstances of the crime? Why was this woman murdered? Was this
They were robbing a house.
It was a
Oh, so it was in the course of a robbery.
It's felony murder.
Felony
doing a
murder, yeah,
felony.
but usually you don't get the death penalty for felony murder. That's what's
Life.
unusual about this.
I'm sorry, life.
Okay.
Life.
All right.
Life.
Okay.
Felony murder.
Okay.
So
Got it. All right.
tough, man.
And Calandra was involved in this somehow?
He was right there next to him.
It was right
And
there.
Calandra's out. Calandra's been out forever.
Flanger ratted. He put
Yeah.
guys away from life.
I'm gonna say this too. We've been up here. We cover what we want to cover, and
Oh yeah.
you know,
We don't-
we don't go with he should burn, he should do this. We're covering facts on what's happening right now. I don't want to lose what I was going to say here. Hang on.
Go ahead.
Hang on. But to see, like Dindu said, to see how it transpires and to see how it's going down, that's what this brings for us over here. We knew. We've been waiting for this too. It's been the most talked about thing for years. Okay? And how many of us behind these avatars and behind this bullshit, the gun could go off. A gun does not have a mind, folks. I don't even want to say that word on my platform. It doesn't have a mind. It thinks for itself. It speaks for itself. You think you're holding that thing. You're in control. Nobody's ever in control. It has a mind of its own. And there's a lot of us that we've seen and heard about that experience. Okay.
Right.
Some of us probably still have people in there going past that. Okay. Maybe 36, 40 years, they're still in there. They're never going to get out because that thing went off automatically. The guy could be a cream puff. He's broke. He's got to pay his bills. He goes, I know. He goes and does something wrong. Shoots the old lady coming out of the store by accident. The gun went off. The gun dropped. Now you got a murder charge. It's all you were going to do. It's all you were going to do is try to pay your bills for the month. Yada, 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 yada. All right.
First degree felony murder. The worst you can
Things
do.
happen. That's what we're talking about over here. What we want, the things that could happen, and the things. Okay. So, well, God damn.
Listen, we
That
joke when we say
killed the guy.
we joke when we say swag stolen without a gun. You know, when stolen goods, it's a true thing. And guys were told you got to make this score without a gun. You got to make this score without a gun. We need this stuff. No guns, no guns, no guns. Swag, stolen without a gun. We joke about it that we got clothes and your car perfume and cologne and all that other shit, but it's a true thing because if you catch a pinch for boosting product, it's much different than having a gun in your hand and something happening, and you go from just robbing a fucking a truck to felony murder. You go from a 2.5-year sentence to life. So they would make guys go rob shit without a gun.
Right.
Right. I mean, it's all that. It's all that.
And they were on a score. They were on a score that I don't know if it was Tommy's score. I don't know whose score it was. They were on a score, and it just went bad in a moment's notice. And that trigger is unfortunately a very sensitive part. The triggers pulling that trigger. It's a very sensitive.
You can't take it back. Listen to me. You can't, once you pull that, you can't take it back. You can never, ever, ever take that back. Once you go like this, you can never take that back, folks. I don't know what you guys and gals, I don't know where you come from. Once you go like this, you can never get that back. You can never get that back. And no matter what kind of mistake, accident, oh, I'm sorry, you can never get that thing back. Never.
Oh, so here's what I've read about it, just by real quickly. They said that the reason that that it was appealed was that the judge's case manager told Reynolds that he would get a break in sentencing in exchange for a guilty plea, but that was not anything that the judge agreed to. Exactly. So that's why there was an appealable issue.
Right. So that's correct, because it happened to me, because that's funny you say that, because Judge Falcone, in his mind, had all thoughts of rejecting my plea at sentencing. After I pled guilty to what I was going to do, we negotiated. Judge Falcone was going to reject my plea at sentencing and force me to trial. So your point is correct, because the judge can literally be the judge and do whatever the judge wants to do.
Yes.
Now in chambers, I guess in chambers, if the prosecutors had a communication with the judge before offering this plea, that's a different story. But if they're doing their prosecutorial work and they're coming up with it and then recommend to the judge at sentencing, that judge could say, we didn't talk about this. I don't know what you're talking about. This is felony murder, cold-blooded murder.
Yeah.
They got the power to do it. That's why
if you have a good attorney, I mean, that's why it's very important to have a good attorney, because the good attorney would make sure he has the judge's consent before he agrees to a plea agreement. Oh, yeah. You have to do that, because otherwise the judge could do whatever he wants. It's not just you talking to the prosecutor. You have to get the judge in on this.
Right.
Truck. It's Truckster.
There he is. I got your picture up from last night, you. But, I just, like I said.
Well, Coach Rain, here's the problem with that. If the judge is that's not true. If the judge says, if he or she says they will go along with it and then changes their mind, that is an appealable issue. The judges cannot do that. If the judge is going to, if the two attorneys, the prosecutor and the defense attorney, go to the judge and say, here's the agreement we've come to. Are you okay with this? And the judge says, yeah, I'm fine with it. And then they put the plea through and then the judge goes back on it. He can't do that. That's an appealable issue.
Come anytime, Harlow. Anytime you can come, Harlow. Right, ALB. Right.
So they went. So I guess he went on the miscommunication and all.
Yeah.
That.
So Reynolds or his attorney listened to the case manager instead of having a conference with the judge and the prosecutor and everybody getting on the same page. I mean, that's not good. That's malpractice, if you ask me. That's malpractice on the defense attorney.
So that's why they started knocking time off.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually, whatever Chad did got him this 10-year break.
Right.
Interesting.
Good stuff. Now, we never talked about Tommy. We never did any of this. I'm glad that we did this today.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Listen, I'm up here again.
All you got to do is, if you ever are on doing something like this and you want me to be with you on the whole time, all you got to do is call me and say, look, I'm going to talk about this. I want your input. And I'll help you. And we'll do the show together. Whatever you want to do anytime. You know that. I got inside on a lot of these things that are going on. So
I've told you guys a million times over and over again, I'm not up here with pure – if I don't know the facts or anything, I'm not up here to debate, argue, or give out the whole X in the story. Dean Du's up here to learn himself. There's a lot of things I don't know. I've forgotten. I haven't seen. So if I want to talk about something with my people and I want to learn from them about it, I don't need to go anywhere else. I'll learn from right in this chat room in this platform. And everybody knows you got something to add. Drop the link, Dean Du. You could come. Anybody's invited to come up here, say, speak, help me out. That's what Dean Du loves. I don't know something or if I'm wrong, and I don't care either way. This is what I do. So, no, I don't come up here for perfection, facts. I come up here for what I enjoy, what I want to learn, what I want to talk about, and all that. So,
well, the biggest man is the one that could say what you're saying right now. I don't know all the facts, but it's an interesting topic. We've been around for a while. Forgive me
right,
if I don't have my facts straight, but we're going to touch on it. That's it.
right.
And before I came up today, I told you I made a few phone calls. I didn't want to. I wanted to come up here, and they might say Stiggs is full of shit. He doesn't know what he's talking. I don't care, whatever. I'm only telling you what I heard from people that were around him, and bring to you whatever I can bring to you, and that's it.
Right.
And that's why before I came up,
Pretty
I
much
made
this
sure
is
I
a
had
social
all my
club.
information right.
Right.
Yeah,
This
before I
is a
came up, I made
social-
sure I had my information that I have, and whatever. We talk about it.
I'm
So
not
this
too
is, I'm
fast.
reading the case. I'm reading the appeal case right now as we talk, and it's really screwed up. I mean, like
Yeah.
even the prosecutor screwed up in how they charged him.
Huh.
You know, there was like a cocaine. There was a point of him using cocaine in this.
Right.
That I mean, it's really a bad
There's a
job.
lot.
Everybody
There's a
that
lot.
was involved did a bad job here.
You got to remember, yes, AOV, they were crackheads, cokeheads, they were called
Yeah,
all
no doubt. No doubt. 100%.
They were
all
away
set
for
them up.
coke. They were all that shit. So who knows what they were doing?
Yeah.
So I'm not a historian or what do they call them, journalist over there.
Yeah, I mean, they used the fact that he was using cocaine as a predicate for the racketeering charge, which is you can't do. I mean, like that was a big problem here.
I think it was fast and sloppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was fast and sloppy. They had to close the case quick, and they had a rat and Jimmy to testify to it. So it's crazy.
Yeah, that's it. You're right. They had what they wanted, and they wanted to end it. Exactly.
Right.
They fast tracked it, and the guy gets life from a fast track. Overzealous, maybe prosecutor. Who knows?
Well, this is that's always been my problem with a lot of prosecutors is that it's more about winning and it's about justice, and they take an oath that it's supposed to be about justice, and too many of them don't do that. It's about numbers and winning, and that's
You're
always
right.
been a problem that I've had with
so
it.
right.
Oh my god! And we,
He's so right.
look, you can always say if you don't do the crime, you don't have to worry about this shit. You'll never be a part of that system. But there are guidelines and rules and laws that they should abide by.
Right.
I know it goes back to saying, look, if you're not a criminal, you don't have to worry about this stuff, right? I know that. We all know that.
And don't forget about that angle. Don't forget about that angle, Gianni. You're right.
I can't see it, but what?
Well, they had a little cherry on top called Sparrow.
Yeah, that was the big one. Yeah.
Right.
And that's they did get that.
Gianni's saying, there was a lot more involved there too. So
The 36 years, by the way, that's originally where the number came from. That was like the original, from what it says here, is that the original sentence
beautiful. I wasn't too far off.
was based on 36 years, but
right.
Yeah.
And the man was in his cage, willing to do every minute of it.
Mm-hmm.
Until he started getting in-house counsel and help,
Right.
Oh.
But he said it last night when they asked him. They offered you this and that. What'd you do? It's like that's not even a conversation that we were having about him ratting or anything like that.
Right. No. Hey.
Anyway, that's a tough thing. Hopefully he does well out here. All you can do is wish the guy well. Hopefully he does all right.
Right.
Big Bones. That was the problem. Big Bones. That was the problem, is that they included that as a predicate. That was one of the problems with this, is that you don't
The drugs.
The drugs. Yeah.
I can't say it. What, the drugs? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, he said the predicate was more involved, and he's right, because in order for them to get a conviction, it would have to be. But part of the problem was that they included that, and you can't do that under racketeering. Drug use doesn't hold water.
No, it is what it is. The case.
Right.
If it's a single act, and you get, let's just say you get into a fight or a car accident, or you hold somebody up and you're high on crack. That's a single individual. There's no racketeering involved. That's totally different.
Right. So it is. Look, it is what it is. The guy did his time. The guy did his time, and now he's out. And to your point, Tommy, is that he's broken. He's not what he was, and that's To be expected, right? That's what happens.
Right.
Here's the thing. He's broken and institutionalized, which makes you fear sometimes for those that went against him. I don't mean us fearing. I mean, it makes your mind go to where, okay, he's not afraid to do time. He's
Right.
able to do the time. What
Yeah.
is he capable of? Not him per se. I'm speaking in general now.
Right.
What are you capable of after doing 30 years, 25 years in a cage? You're capable of anything because you know that you can handle being in the cage. You're
Mhm.
institutionalized. You already revamped your whole system. What holds a man back from, like I said, going after that individual that put them there? What actually holds them back from doing that? It's very difficult because that's a battle that these guys have when they come out. When I just said it at the beginning when I came on, time stood still. It's 1995 for that man right now. The
Yeah.
last face he saw was Jimmy Calandra and the judge. And that's it.
And what happened to
In the
these other
cage.
guys that were involved? It says that there were other guys involved.
Fabrizio was out. Fabrizio got out, I think, 2 years ago. Di
Mhm.
Francisci. He got out. Who else was in that?
There was
There was four of them.
wait a minute. There was
Calco?
Calico was in there, right?
Calco, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Joey Calco?
Joey
Let me
Calco,
see.
he was one of them.
What
really?
does it say, ALV?
I'm looking at the. It's not in the case, but because the case is about
Okay.
him.
Yeah, but
I gotta
Calco
look-
read it too.
Fabrizio.
Yeah, I
is
think it
in-
was
I'm
only-
looking at the New York Times. Fabrizio is one of them, and who's
Yep.
the other person? There's another person.
Jimmy
listed
Calandra,
here.
Fabrizio.
Oh,
Might have been the Calco.
Benanti.
Benanti, Joey
Joseph-
Benanti.
Joseph
Joey.
Benanti.
Joey Benanti. Yeah, not Calco. Benanti.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him. His father got killed, I think, many years ago. Benanti's father got clipped years and years.
Right,
years ago, I
right.
believe.
Yeah, Gianni
I'm
says
going off the
Calico,
cuff
but
right here, guys.
Johnny Calico is not mentioned in the article. I don't know. He's not mentioned in this article that I'm looking at.
I think he was part of their crew. I don't know if he was on that.
Right.
And Benanti's father, listen, I'm jogging my brain back, and I could be totally wrong. Oh my God, if I am. I think his father got clipped years ago. Benanti's father.
Oh wow. Okay.
Before this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I can't verify that. Oh my God, I hope I'm right.
God, whatever. You kidding me? Who cares?
just going
If
by
anybody really is
memory.
interested, if anyone's really interested, they can always look it up. They can always look it up.
Yeah, you can look
Well,
it up. You can look it up. Well, we have good conversation about what's looked up. You know, it's nice to conversate
Mhm.
about these.
Yep.
We end up with a good
Right.
show talking about it.
Right. But that Chris, he was the one who ratted and went to Florida too.
That's the rat. That's the rat that's mentioned. Like Calandra's not even mentioned in these articles. Why is that?
Just search Jimmy
Weird.
Calandra and it'll come up.
Oh yeah.
That's where that comes up.
No, he must have been after after these articles. Like he must have been because he's not even mentioned in them. It's weird.
Todd Father coming down with the big shit today, Todd Father.
But he also testified against other people, Calandra, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. This is what I like to do. I like to talk and learn. Like the social, we're in the social club. So we talk and we learn at the same time.
Oh,
That's
yeah. Paciello was in it. Yeah. Paciello was in there. That's right.
Yeah,
Right.
Patziello's
Chris
mentioned.
Paciello.
Patziello's mentioned in here as the guy testifying.
There you go.
He did too, yeah. Okay, he went bad, and so him and Jimmy Calandra went bad, apparently.
Right.
Paciello. Now, Paciello ended up having a successful life in the club business and
Right.
never really shied away from much. He's in Florida. He doesn't really care.
I love the
He
New
was
York
hanging out with
Times.
Madonna.
I love the New York
He was
Post.
hanging out with Madonna. He was all over the place, that guy.
The New York Post is the best headline. Stoolies socked at sentencing. That's what this is called. That's the title of this article.
Stooley socked.
Yeah. Too funny.
Wow. Anyway, it was an interesting case. We had a good conversation about it. It's something we skated around for a few years listening to these people. And I'm sure a few of them are saying, holy shit, he's fucking out. He's out. These guys are out now. So they got to live. So the guys that testified have to live with the demon inside them. And these guys get released, of course, after being in an institution and all that. but with their head up and just can go anywhere and talk to anybody.
Right.
That's
It's
it.
unbelievable how it comes full circle and how it all happens, and that they're
Oh
all
yeah.
still alive to see this. You know,
Oh yes, it comes full
this-
circle.
comes
Yeah.
full circle.
So Calandra's really responsible for hammering the Bonanno family in general. It's not just this.
Yeah.
He's got
No.
like a bunch
Yeah.
of different things here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's people either died in there or are dying in there because of him.
Yeah.
I believe. Yep. Crazy, right?
All right.
Right.
All right, fellas. I hope we had a good conversation. I hope I added to a little bit of your stuff for you.
Yeah. Grazie for
Yep,
coming.
absolutely.
So I just, like I said, I was on the phone before I came on just to get a couple of things straight. You know. Yeah.
Good.
Direct. You know. All right, gentlemen.
All right,
Logging out.
guys. I'm gonna drop out too.
Talk to you guys later.
All right,
Ciao,
guys.
ciao,
I'm
ciao.
closing. Thank
All right,
you.
bye.
Love
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Yep,
Yeah,
bye-bye.
you got it. Bye.
All right. Now that's what I'm talking about. I got to get my ass going. I hope you guys had fun, and because I sure did. 147-0. If they score that many points, I'll be in shock. Make sure you bet the egg over. The egg over. Did you hear me? The egg over. 147 points. All right, I'm done. Everybody, Dindo and Vito signing out till tomorrow. Love yous. God bless yous. Everybody stay safe. And be good. 147-0. Holy.